Yo, what is up guys? So today we're going to be talking about the new gameplay for Gotham's Knight, which is like about 7 minutes, and since it just came out at DC Fandom, I wanted to give my first impressions on it and my opinion. Mostly an opinion on this video. I'm not going to go into every single detail about the game, but I wanted to just give my overall take on it and how it looks and kind of what we know so far. So from what we've seen, this game is not exactly what we expected. It was supposed to be like this Batman game, Court of Owls, that everybody rumored it was gonna come out and be announced for a while now, but as a matter of fact, it's not. Batman is not even playable in this game. Like, turns out from the trailer, he's supposedly dead. Now, if that's my Batman, he's not gonna be dead. He's gonna be like doing something else, like faking his death or some shit. But um yeah, in this game, you don't play as Batman. As a matter of fact, you only play as Robin, and Robin. Well, not actually Robin, and Robin, but more like you play as Nightwing, you play as Red Hood, and you also play as Robin. The first two were Robin at one point, so that's why I said they were all Robin. But yeah, like, you play all of them, which is basically like all of Batman's underlings, and also you play as Batgirl, of course, last but not least. But yeah, as you guys see, it's gonna be a really cool game, at least for some of you. For some others, it's not gonna be that interesting because it's gonna be a co-op RPG, like live servicey kind of game. So in a way, it kind of resembles the Marvel's Avengers game, where like you can play with friends, do missions, upgrade gear, get new gear and stuff like that. I don't know if they're gonna be adding other characters and like expanding the story little by little with updates and stuff like that, but it looks like it might be one of those games. Now, for those of you who were expecting like a single player Batman Arkham game or something like that, well, this might be like something that you're not too sure about because it is completely different. This seems to be leading to just be more of like a cooperative like experience. So I mean, like, I don't know how I feel about it just yet. I think I have to see more about it, and as we get closer to release, I'm gonna have my mind made up on whether I want to get it or not. But as of right now, I'm kind of cautiously optimistic to see how this game turns out to be. But the characters look cool. It doesn't seem all that crazy next gen with the graphics and everything, but I mean, that's alright. As long as the game is good, that's all that matters. But man, like, honestly, I was expecting a new Batman game. I wish it was, but like, I guess we're just gonna have to settle for this. Man, I just miss my man's Batman. It's just like, yeah, it seems like this year we're gonna give a lot of like attention to the side characters because we're also getting a Suicide Squad game where we're actually fighting against the Justice League. So the main roster is kind of taking the back seat here from what we're seeing this year when it comes to the games. But anyways, like, yeah, I don't know what else to say about the game, but other than that, it's completely different, and we're just gonna have to wait and see more. But from what we see in the gameplay, there's a lot of stuff that have been described already from the game and by the director. You're gonna be able to join your friends at any time, so like you can just join your friend's mission or they can join yours at. And there's also levels in the game, so the enemies can have different levels. You can upgrade your gear. You can also have like special like gear that can be effective against some kind of enemies but not against others. And oh yeah, also another good thing I forgot to mention, it seems like you will be able to play this game single player for those of you who just prefer to play alone. So that's at least a really good option, since we're not getting that like single player Arkham game. At least we can play single player. But for those of you who like cooperative games, then this seems to be a major win for you guys. But yeah, my final thoughts on this game are not gonna come till I see more of the gameplay and how it's gonna be. Also, like, as you guys can see, there's gonna be a boss fight in this gameplay. I will make sure it's shown in this video. But depending how many boss fights and how good they are, that's gonna be one of the main factors that I personally get more attracted to. So if they have really good boss fights and like the gear system is good, the leveling system feels right, and there's no like pay to win shit that kind of ruins the game and makes it trash, then I think this game could have a really good chance at being like something unique. Now, if they made this some sort of like free to play, pay to win type of trash game where like it's just a live service and all they want is just your money, then I'm definitely not going to be interested in this game. Hopefully they don't do that. They'll just be taking a huge dump on like these characters and the DC games. So yeah, Rocksteady, I mean, I have faith in them. They've made pretty good Batman games. The Arkham trilogy is like very beloved in the gaming community. So I mean, I have faith at least in that aspect. Anyways, we're just gonna have to wait and see. This is like, I don't know if this is their first RPG, but this is definitely something new for them in recent years. So yeah, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. That is all I had to say about the game right now. I really don't think there's anything else worth saying. Until, like, I guess we see more of this game, this is just gonna have to be it. But if you guys like this video, if you guys have your own opinions, just make sure to comment and like on the video. It really helps out the channel. I'm trying to get this thing going. So yeah, also make sure to subscribe. That also helps a lot. I'm gonna be putting a lot more videos about this and next gen gaming. So yeah, like, if you guys are into that, just make sure you guys can subscribe and do all of that thing. Anyways, that's been it. Thank you so much.
If you're watching
Peace.
this,